Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a major toy purge, declutter, organize, and redo of my son's bedroom. Here are some before shots, and it is in dire need of this, obviously. I wanted to do this before Christmas, before he got his new toys, but I decided, I just didn't have enough time, and so I'm just now getting to it, and so I've kind of been lax about having him keep his room clean. I've just not been on him to do it. It's clearly there are just way too many toys in this room. The reason it looks this way now, which it doesn't usually, is because he has too many toys and he just doesn't play with them. So they're just kind of exploding everywhere, and the reason I need to do this is because probably 3/4, if not more, of the things in this room are not even used. So it's time to go through everything. This is his dress up bin that he has, and he's kind of over that stage of dressing up, so I'm thinking probably gonna, get rid of a lot of that stuff. In his closet, he has a closet within his closet, so there's two, and the back one is just filled with stuff, and my plan is to reorganize all of this, just make it more functional. And I'm going to donate a bunch of stuff and hopefully throw away a bunch of stuff, and then I will decide what we're going to keep also. And at the end of this, I'm going to give his room a fresh makeover. I'm going to be doing some really cool things. So this is part one. It's just too much footage to put into one video. So this is part one of the decluttering, basically. And then make sure you stay tuned to part two, because that's when I put everything together and you'll get the reveal of the room. So let's get started on this major toy declutter. Okay, so these are Jackson's main toy bins. He has like 10, seems like, different little baskets of different toys, maybe more than that, but these are his main toy bins. So it's been years and years since I've gone through all this stuff and really looked at every single toy, and he's 10, so there's a lot. So I'm trying to make a couple different piles, one for donating, one for keeping to resell in a consignment sale that I do twice a year, and then one pile to throw away, and then one pile to keep. So that's what I'm doing here, just going through every single toy. And when you get to the bottom of the toy bin, you have the toys get smaller and smaller and smaller. So I'm sure I probably threw away things that probably needed to be kept. When you have 75 parts to a toy, I hate toys like that. I love them when it's just one or two pieces. But when you have Legos and little figurines and little cars and dinosaurs, you have to go through all of that stuff. Otherwise, it's just not going to be completely done. And so my goal today was to go through every single little tiny toy. So that's what I'm doing now. So now this is a look behind me. This is my several different piles now that I have that I am trying to sort of make sense of. So I'm just going to be like putting things into different categories and just continue to declutter this mess. So this corner over here by the bed, it drives me nuts. These are some new Christmas toys he got, and then this is, like I said, his dress-up bin. There's just things that he kind of has a tendency to want to keep everything, so I have to stay on him about getting rid of stuff. So he's not allowed in the room right now for that reason, but he did pretty good with this. He didn't actually get upset with me throwing away stuff, but it's just this awful. This part of his closet is pretty much where everything gets thrown in that he's not using. I mean, this is really bad. I have bags of toys. This is like the stuff that I know he doesn't play with anymore, and I didn't really have anywhere to put it, so I just threw it in this back closet. So it's time to now get everything out of this back closet. So here's just a look into the little closet. This is what the floor looks like. It's covered in books, the old hamster cages, stuffed animals. Time to get all that out. So these bins at the top of his closet, I made these when he was about 4, and they're full of like sentimental stuff that I don't want to get rid of. And so I went and bought a big plastic bin so that I could keep a bin of his toys, just like his baby books and little pictures and things that he made, and just, you know, special things. You don't want to throw everything away, so I have a couple of his little baby toys and baby books and stuff. So that's what this bin is for. Now I'm just going to go through everything on the bookshelf. This bookshelf is actually going to be moved out of the closet area so that I will have room to store his clothes in some bins. I only have room to put bags right now, which I will link down below a video I did when I decluttered his clothes, or not decluttered, but I went through his clothes and purged and organized, and I'll link that below if you'd like to see that. I did that a couple months ago. So today I'm not going to be going through clothes, only everything else. This is a bin that he has back here, one of these little plastic drawers, and it's full of like train pieces and little figurines and parts that go to this castle, and I'm going to go through all that at another time. But this side of his closet is where I store our blankets, because I have a small house. You've probably heard me say that before if you've watched my videos. I don't have a whole lot of storage space, so this is where we just keep all our blankets, and then these 2 bags are full of his clothes. And so I bought a couple of bins, sorry, a couple of bins to fill with his clothes. So this will be an easier, much more organized way of storing them, and much easier to get to when I need to. So now I'm just gonna clean off this organizer, this little drawer set, and I had intended to throw this away, but I just found so many little tiny figurines and things that needed a place to be stored, so I figured I would just put them in here. And honestly, I did go through all the toys and I put all the little pieces into these drawers, and I did not go through all of these because a lot of them I'm going to resell at a consignment sale, so and the train pieces and all that. So whenever that sale comes around, I'll just pull that out, and Jackson and I will go through those and, you know, figure out what we're going to get rid of. But this desk is going to Goodwill because it is too small for him, so that is definitely one piece that I am donating today. And then this is my other pile of things that are going to be donated that are leaving my house for good. And then this is the pile of trash that is going in the trash. I cannot believe I got this much out of his bedroom, but it feels great. And then this is my pile of things that I will be consigning in the sale that'll be in like March or April. So here is an after look of his room, and it definitely looks a lot better, but clearly I have a long way to go still, and I have a lot of this stuff I have sorted through, but I have to finish. So make sure that you come back and watch part 2, which I will be posting very soon, and it will I'll show you the reveal, how everything looks at the end. So give this a thumbs up if you liked it, and thank you for watching.